Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining the lesson today. And we have 3 students, Danny, Albert, and Elise. So let me share the screen first. Screen share. Share. Do you see the slides here?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
great. Let's see, make sure it shows up. Okay, so our lesson today is about understanding vocal techniques in voice acting. And I'm Miss Sun. And that next. Okay. See, the essential question is, who wants to read essential question? Who wants to volunteer to read that?
I can.
Okay. Thank you, Danny.
Sure. Essential question. How can we use our voice effectively to convey emotions and portray characters accurately in voice acting?
Great. All right. And so we have these objectives that we will demonstrate our proficiency in using different vocal tones to express various emotions. And also we'll practice articulation and initiation for clear and understandable speech. And then finally, we'll work together and to do an activity related to voice acting. Good? Okay. And then, and now I'm going to show you a short video clip showing how voice acting can show different emotions. Do you guys, before I show you that, I have a question. Do you guys ever have this experience that you would use your voice uh, to show different emotions sometimes at
Yes.
work?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Who wants to share an occasion that you will use your voice to show for certain purpose and to show different emotion? Yes, Danny.
Okay. So somebody is doing some stuff based on what I taught him to do. So, but he kept on asking questions, right? So the first time he asked questions, I would say, they would say, "Oh, question." I say, "Sure. What is it?" After a while, he started asking the same questions, and then I kind of noticed that, and I get angry. I would say, "Yeah, what? What is it?" So I say the same thing, but using different emotions. It kind of changed the pre-context of how I express myself.
Yeah, because your emotion changed, right? As
Right.
the person asks the questions repeatedly,
Yep.
right? The kind of your patient, you kind of lost your patience, and then so your tone of voice changed. Okay, thanks for sharing that. So let me show you the video. And then the video, you see these 3 bullet points here? The video is actually saying these 3 different lines or different dialogues. And then, but using a different way of voice of saying the same lines or dialogues that generate a different emotion. So let me play this video here. Okay. Do you see this page?
Yes.
YouTube? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. First.
How are you doing? Do you remember me?
What does that?
Hey, how are you doing? Do you remember me? Hey.
That was happy. Did you see the parentheses? That shows
Yep.
happy. And now
Yep.
it's a different one, a sad one. How come it doesn't play? Oops. Wait, okay. Exit page. Okay. Oops, sorry. That
Reload.
reload. Okay. Voice reload.
Up, down here, down there. Yep.
All right. Oh, great. So we won't play the whole thing, but we'll just play a little bit so you can get a feel of how different voice would portray different emotion. Okay. It's okay. Yeah. Oops. Well, it's not working very well. So I'll stop here so we can continue with our lesson. Okay.
Hey,
Here. You
how
can.
are you doing? Do you remember me? Hey, how are you doing? Do you remember me? Hey, how are you doing? Do you remember me? No, I didn't mean it that way. Let me explain. No, I didn't mean it that way. Let me explain. No, I didn't mean it that way. Let me explain. I want to be your happiness.
Okay, I will stop here. And let's go back to our slides. Okay, so as you can see, with different ways of saying the same lines by using your voice and your the volumes change or the pitch, high pitch versus low pitch, and that can change emotions. Any question on that? Good? Okay, then, so this, I want to ask you guys, why is voice in acting important? Why is voice in communication important?
Because it helps us express our emotions in our daily lives.
Good, thank you, Elise. And how, like, when you're saying the same thing, but by using different voice, that would portray a certain feeling to the other person, right? So that kind of teaches us that we need to be aware when we are saying something, that we don't want to give the negative, the wrong impression, that people misunderstand us, right? So it's good to think about the voice, and that relates to emotion. Okay, and then next, we're going to do a few warm-up, voice warm-up, because the warm-up will help us to open our vocal cord, and then kind of boost up the quality of our voice. So let's see. First one, I will need you guys to follow me this in this part, okay? The first one is called loosen up and shush. So we're going to practice breathing. Breathing is very important when we talk. So we're going to breathe in, but don't see, when I'm breathing, I was raising my shoulders, so we don't want to do that. So try to put your hands on your belly and push your stomach, okay, into your hand when you breathe. So when we breathe in, it's like a balloon filling up with air. So we're going to go breathe in with your nose, fill up your stomach with air. Your stomach is like a balloon. Now, breathe out with your mouth. Breathe in with your nose. Fill up with your stomach. And then breathe out with your mouth. And so push the air out from your stomach through your mouth. Okay? And then we're going to say this shh, like how when people shush people, like if you're in a library and very quietly, and the people are talking, the librarian is shushing us. So go shh, breathe in, and then breathe out with the shh. And you can go shh, 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 shh. Okay, next. And we're going to do a hum it up. So do a long hum like this. Hum, as long as you can. And remember with the breathing exercise we did, breathe in with your mouth, nose, and then breathe out as you hum out. Okay, again, then now you're going to hum, make sure you loosen up your lips and mouth. So, very good job. And then you're going to hum up, like your pitch, we're going up or down, okay? So hum up like this. Like an airplane going upward, right? Danny is an airplane expert. How about when the airplane is descending? How does it go? Good job. Thank you. And next, it's chant. So with the same hum, the M, and we're going to do a simple chant like this. Me, my, mo, moo. Okay. Me, my, mo, moo. And then do a quick me, my, mo, moo, like short. My, mo, moo. And do it long. Me, my, mo, moo. Okay, great job. Great job, Albert. I heard you. Okay. And the last part, we're going to do an activity. This activity we will pair up, okay, to perform dialogues with contrasting emotions. We kind of will exaggerate with your voice, with your pitch going up or down, or with your volume, like loud or soft, to show the differences in voice, okay? And then to express emotion. So first will be happiness versus sadness. So I will start first with a volunteer. Who wants to volunteer?
I'll be character B.
Okay, great, Danny. So I will be happy and you will be sad. So that's, before we say it out loud, we're gonna think this line in our head, kind of practice. You can practice quietly with your voice and think in your head, how would you say it happily or sadly, okay? So I'm thinking, okay, ready? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, happy. I can't believe it. I just got accepted into my dream college.
Okay, for sad, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't get the job I interviewed for.
Good. Students, so do you guys agree? Do you hear the happy voice
I
Yes.
agree.
and the sad voice? What did I say that made it sound so happy?
The higher pitch,
The higher pitch. How about the sad?
the
How-
lower pitch.
the lower pitch or the slow, right? He was talking slower, and then kind of continuously slow and lower pitch that made it sounded sad. Okay, next. We have excitement versus anger. Who wants to volunteer?
I'll be excitement.
I can be angry.
Okay, so read the line and think about it in your head, how you gonna say it. And when you are ready, you can go.
Okay, I'll go. Guess what? We won the competition.
Good. That was
And
excited. And then angry.
the angry. I can't believe you forgot our anniversary again.
So how did the excitement, how did that sounded excitement when Elise said it?
Louder, smoother, higher pitch.
And then it's kind of like a break, right? Guess what?
Mhm.
Right? Guess what?
Yeah.
We won the competition. Like, and then exclamation in the end, like kind of like strong and louder. Yes. And angry was like the emotion was kind of stiff. You can
Yep.
feel the stiffness. Great.
And you say each word.
You
Each
say
word.
each word. Ah, angry. I can't believe. Yes, you say each word. Okay,
Go.
great.
Can I use the
Next-
soccer ball?
Go
Next
find
one.
it.
Where's it?
I don't know where is it. Go take it.
Next one, we have surprise versus
back.
Go.
disappointment.
Go.
Goodbye.
Okay,
Fine.
so who wants to try that? Surprise versus disappointment.
I can do disappoint.
I can be surprised.
Okay,
Okay, I'll go. Wow, I didn't expect to see you here.
Okay, for disappointed. I thought we were going to do this together, but you went ahead without me.
great job. I did feel the differences. Yeah, the comparison. Okay, and then let's do the last one. Confident versus nervous. Who wants to try confident? Oh, well, I noticed Danny has been doing the disappointed or the sad. How about now Dennis is going to try an opposite one, a confident one.
Sure.
Okay, because
Okay.
that may be a challenge for you. And then nervous. How
You can
about
do
who
this.
wants to between Albert or at least who wants to try the nervous one? Huh? You, Albert?
You're me. I can
Albert?
do it.
Okay, at least. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I do the confident one first, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm ready for the audition. I've been practicing for weeks. Okay,
Okay,
Elise?
I don't know if I can do this. What if I forget my lines?
Oh, okay, great. All right. So how do we feel the confidence in that line Danny just said?
Higher pitch, a little bit faster,
Uh-huh.
because I would project what, that I know what I am doing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And kind of faster, higher pitch, yeah. And how it's kind of like a sure, like something you are sure of, not dragging, right? And how about nervous? What I really like how when Elise said, "What if I forget my lines?" Right? That tone of voice, that lines, like it almost sounded like a throw out a doubt, a question. It's not like it's hanging there, isn't it? Something like hanging, and so it does not have a conclusion or a sureness. It's kind of really an opposite of each other. Great job of saying these lines. I think I hope you guys also get a sense of how voices can change. Use of voices can change the emotions, right? Any question?
No.
No.
So, okay,
Yeah.
so that how these dialogues help us to practice and then using different vocal tones, expressions, and emotions to convey contrasting feelings effectively. Great job. All right, so we will end our lesson at this point, okay? Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you. You
Bye.
too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.